Hello my friends. Welcome back to Raleigh Art Studio and Art with Ms. Little. Today we are going to draw a tree. I want to do this for a number of reasons. First of all, oftentimes when I ask students to draw trees, they draw what in my opinion look like popsicle sticks or lollipops. Trees are, each and every one of them, just like us, are totally unique and different. But you can learn how to draw it realistically and very easily if you really pay close attention to what trees actually look like. Before we get started though, I want to do a couple of things. I want to first take in some nice deep breaths so that we can relax our mind and our fingers and our hearts. And since we're going to draw trees, let's think of a word for a positive affirmative statement that starts with the letter T. I could think of a number of things. I am terrific. I am trustworthy. I am truthful, but right now I am thankful. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to breathe in, I am thankful. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to release it. We'll do that 3 times, okay? Take it in, I am thankful. Hold it, and release it. I am thankful. Take it in. Hold it and release it. One last time, make this one count. I am thankful. Take it in, hold it, and release it. I'm thankful for trees because they help sustain us. If we didn't have trees on our planet, life would not be as we know it. It may not even be. Not only are they beautiful to look at, but they clean the air, they provide us oxygen, they communicate with each other, they take care of one another. It's amazing how trees are intellects like you and I. Without the tree's root system, we would have a lot of erosion, so they help hold our planet together as one. I'm thankful for trees for a lot of reasons. I want to dedicate this lesson to all of the healthcare workers out there who are, in my opinion today, our sustaining tree of life. They are the ones that are working effortlessly to hold us together, to keep us well. They're not judging us. They're working together as a team to take care of us. So thank you for what you do. And thank the trees every once in a while when you see one. They do the same thing. Here's an example of a tree that I drew. And I'm going to show you something because instead of working with regular pencil today or crayons, I ordered this really fun set. I'm going to show you what it is. Now, you can use pencils or colored pencils or crayons, whatever you want for this lesson. It really matters not. But I ordered these colored pencils online called Stabilo. And they are not only easy to hold because they're nice and fat, but they work as pencils very softly, and then when you're finished with your drawing, you add a little water to it and it becomes a painting. So I'm going to show you the magic of this. You may want to get some if you can, but otherwise, like I said, you could use whatever materials that you might have at home. I'm going to put a new piece of paper up right on top of that one. I love walking in the woods and looking at all the different trees. They're all so unique and so fabulous. Trees are generally wider at the base because that's their root system that goes into the earth. And it's also where they start. So they're going to be larger and then they go up almost to like a tippy point. But some of them are curved, some are fat, some are skinny. I'm going to draw a really soft line right down my page right here because my tree is going to grow straight up to the sky. The next thing I'm doing, I'm just using one of these pencils that I told you I got, and this one's just kind of a black color. I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to sketch right up here, up to the tippy top. Make it a little lighter. Remember, it's wider at the base, and then we go right up that line until it kind of goes into nothing. Now, I'm going to branch one off here. I'll do another one. This is the top of that branch. Trees are very organic, so yours is going to look a lot different than mine. There are no trees that look the same. But let's pull a branch off this way, reaching up to the sky to get some sun. Take some little branches out, pull that limb up. See, I'm just doing some real organic lines. It's not a lollipop. Let's pull another branch up here. Some branches go down a little bit. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. There you go. That's a happy tree. Now I'm going to take my colored pencil that I'm using and I'm going to darken the two sides of it to make it look like it has form. Just some little squiggly lines. I'm going to darken the bottom of the branches because the sunlight would generally hit more towards the top. So the bottom's going to be a little bit darker in value than the top of it would be. I hope you can see what I'm doing. That's kind of fun. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brown pencil and just add a little bit more color into it because they're not black or gray. If you look really, really, really closely to the trunk of a tree and the colors of the bark, you can find all kinds of glorious colors. They are so much fun to observe and watch. Now this looks like it would be a tree in the winter time because there are no leaves on it. But if you want to add leaves, I'm going to use two different colors, a light green and a darker green, to show that the light's hitting it. And not all the leaves are all the same color, they're different values. These are both green, but they're different values of green. And now watch what I do. I'm just going to do some little squiggly lines all around the branches. There's really no right or wrong. That's what I love about nature. It's very forgiving. So just some little squiggly lines in there. Isn't that fun? Let's draw some squiggly lines up here. I find it very meditative to draw trees. And I think right now, with what's going on with the COVID virus, we all need to learn to meditate a little bit. So I suggest you draw a tree. or just go outside and look at them. It is so beneficial to your health and well-being just to observe nature and the trees that we have all around us. Studies say that students that are in school and have trees to look at right outside their classroom actually perform better on tests than students that don't have trees to look at. So they make us smarter too. So there's some nice little squiggly lines. Now remember I said I have 2 different values of green. So I'm going to throw another little value in. This is a little bit darker. And I'm just going to add a little touch here and there just to give it some more color and variety. I'm just doing little squiggly organic lines. That's fun. Okay, now remember when I said that this almost becomes magic because you can add water to it? So this little set also comes with a brush. I'm going to put the brush in some water and watch the magic that happens. I just love this. It's so much fun. I'm going to add a little bit of water and look, it comes to life. So what I can do now is actually show you how these roots help keep the earth from eroding. We could add some roots down into the ground. Add a little bit more water. And see, when I drew the sides darker, when you add water to this and it turns into that nice paint, it gives it that sense of true form. I'm going to add a little bit of water up here. Let's see. There's one right along in here. I apologize, my dogs are hearing the children playing outside. So they're kind of barking. But I don't mind it. I hope you don't mind it. I'm just adding water to it. Okay, now I'm going to add some water to the leaves. Let them kind of come to life a little bit. Kind of pulls them together a little bit more too, doesn't it? My paper's up vertically like this, so you're going to see some dripping. If you use water paint for yours, you would probably do it on a flat surface so it's not going to drip like that. Sometimes I don't mind it though, they're little happy mistakes. So there you have it. A drippy tree. Think about it next time you go outside. I want you to really, really, really look closely at some trees. Look at their colors. Look at the way they dance right up to the sky. Thank them for what they do for us. They do so much to help our health and well-being. When you see a healthcare worker, please do the same. Thank them for everything they do for us, because right now they're the ones that are helping sustain us just like the trees. They are our trees of life right now. So thank you very much for everything you do. Until later, my friends, know that I love you, I miss you. Talk to some trees. Stay well. Namaste.